subscribed and helped out. How's everybody doing out there tonight? Hope everybody's having a marvelous time. It's a lovely Saturday, if I do say so myself. If I do say so myself, it is a lovely Saturday we're having. Finally got that tree cut down that I told y'all about. Now I'm going to be working on getting some property, as well as putting a little pad out there and putting a little camper out there. And that's the game plan, get a little ride and land out there. Some event space. We definitely need to be figuring out where we're going to throw this party at in Tennessee for 5K subscribers. I'm going to have to figure that out sooner than later. Yeah, because it's getting way faster than what I expected, you know. So that's always good. But it looks like it might just be in Bon Aqua. Looks like it might just be in Bon Aqua. Because Willing in the Country, the guy was supposed to message me back. He never messaged me back, so there we go. Penelope Howdy is in the chat. What is up, Penelope? Hope you're having an awesome Saturday. Yeah. But yeah, like I said, we're going to be throwing that party in Tennessee. Penelope Howdy says she might be on there, be at the party if, in fact, she's not working that day. So that'd be pretty litty. So, yeah, it'll be one of those parties I'm working on. Oh, there's a skunk. I'm working on, oh, there's 2 skunks. I'm working on trying to get everything set up, because once we hit 5K subscribers, let's talk about it. But I'm going to try to make it to where everything is set in stone before I go to telling everybody where the location of the party is going to be at. This and that and the third, you know. I'm going to just try to have it all the things situated that need to be situated before I try to tell everyone, hey, we're throwing a party here, such and such. I need to make sure I have a reservation on the date that we're going to do it, as well as, you know, how you can look at it in advance at the forecast on what the weather thinks it's going to do. Things can change, but it's still best to do that, you know. What up, what up? What up, everybody? Welcome in. But yeah, we're going to get the party started out there. As well as I got one of my friends. She's very cool. She's willing to come out there and be a part of the off-road thing. So we will definitely be able to have fun. It's gonna be a party. Long story short, back in high school, I met some people I knew before. I basically thought with who better to party to be at a party with than the people that know how to party, what to expect, who needs to be there, and why they need to be there. That's why I chose this person. I said, all right, if anybody knows party, she knows party. She threw some awesome parties. And talk to her about it. I know she has my back on it. She was good friends with a guy who spent a lot of money in parties and all that. And then she went to college for business and whatnot. So got to hit her up again, because I introduced the idea to her, but said anything yet. But to be honest, like I said, 5K subscribers was supposed to be the goal for next. By the end of the year. We already beat that. Every time I set a goal, we end up beating it. So I'm very ecstatic about that. Like I'm feeling that. Like that's pretty cool, pretty dope there. As well as keep in mind, eventually we'll be going live from the shop. I know y'all like seeing me in the little studio room I got. We can go there live too, but only if I'm working on film. But if regular, I'm gonna probably go out there in the shop and tweak stuff on the vehicles, work on stuff. We'll get little projects, start little like a little series. Like I'm gonna go buy something off a marketplace. We're gonna see what it's gonna take to get it running. Like what will it take to get this vehicle running? Stuff like that. Buy something that doesn't run. It's just ideas, like a lot of that stuff. But drop in the chat what y'all think should be at the off-road party. What do y'all think should be there? Because I'm basically thinking I'm gonna make it short, sweet, and simple. Short, sweet, and simple is basically just bring yourself and your vehicle if it has loud music. Basically, if we're being real about it. Because I went to Trucks Gone Wild in Poplar Bluff, Missouri, and basically, if you got the kick it spot, it's just a big off-road party. It ain't really about the trail riding, but we're gonna make it to where you can do both. You're gonna be able to have fun trail riding somewhat. The trails there intertwine. It really ain't gonna be much of a trail ride. It's gonna be a party. Like there'll be trails like you can off-road and stuff like that, but it's mostly gonna be for yeah, it's more or less yep, lost a bunch of people watching. Still got trees down here. I can't even tell how many of y'all. Okay, I still got everybody. Perfect. Yeah, how is everybody doing though? Everybody on here? Yeah, like I said, it'll be just a trial run. Just to see if the party is gonna be worth expanding, because you know there's bigger events you can buy out. But I'm gonna just start small, throw this party, see how many people I can get to go out there. I'm gonna see how many people I can get to go. If a lot come, then a lot come. And if not many people show, then all right, that's cool too. But you just basically, like I tell everybody in my lives, you basically just build from the ground up. Look at ways to perfect your craft and be better at it every time. What can I do to be better? How can I do it better than I did last time? And you'll be successful. You can't be successful until you fail. So, and then practice makes perfect. You just got to keep practicing at what you're doing. That's my thoughts on it. Like I've had plenty of parties before. Some were better than others. But I tell you what, the best thing I did was my networking. My networking was, what up, Elate? Welcome in. But my networking was on point. Like I've met a ton of people that I still can call to this day for things. I'm not afraid to ask questions. Like I'm not afraid to ask questions. Like, hey, do you think this is a good idea? Like ask multiple people the same question just to get, because sometimes you got to go with your own gut. If you feel like something's gonna work, try it. You know, you got to risk it sometimes. You just got to risk it. There's no way around it. You better risk it for whatever you got to do. So, whatever you feel that is the best thing going, I would do it. Definitely do it. And then stop it, y'all. Stop worrying about what other people are gonna say. This is you. They do not dictate your life. They get no control. They don't get that control. They don't get the opportunity to control what you got going on. Because the amount of time that they're gonna think about what you're doing, they don't think about it as much as you think about doing what you're doing. So forget what they're thinking. Best thing I ever did was to listen to that advice. Like back when I was making music and doing that type of stuff, I always worried about trying to impress one person. But no, how about you impress yourself? Don't go for the audience you want to go for. Don't change your craft to make someone else happy. Like a good friend of mine, he recently just told me, he said, yeah, my boy, he was doing stuff and like his homies didn't feel it. Okay. The way I see it, if your homies don't feel it, I guarantee somebody else, they will feel what you're doing. It's all about getting in that right circle. That's just like them car groups they talk about. Like you might go somewhere and try to sell a, and this is just me being, let's see, 11 viewers. I can say this on here. Somebody in here will know what I'm talking about. Say we got an 88 Caprice on 30-inch wheels with bass in the trunk, and we take it to the rich neighborhoods, like the rich neighborhoods, and try to sell it. They're gonna say, no, what? I'm not buying that. We take it to the dirty South, where people love the hoodness of it and love them don'ts and them classic vehicles like that. It's gonna sell. You know, that's just like I never in a million years, when I lived in my neighborhood my granny lived in, thought that I would want a diesel truck. Or if I had thought about a diesel truck, I didn't even know what they were for. I didn't ever think I'd have a four-wheel drive. I didn't think I'd have a lot of things that I have today. But I tell y'all what, I've been blessed to just be able to get where I am today, and I don't think there's no looking back. I feel like Frierson Off-Road is on top of everything. I feel like we're next to blow. Gotta be. We get to that 10K subscriber mark, chat, we are going to turn it up a notch. We have no choice but to turn it up. Positive vibes only. We do not accept negativity. I got baby. Dangerous. Oh, that sounds about right. A ghost. Penelope, what you talking about, a ghost? I know I just scared somebody. I know I just scared somebody that seen that come across their screen. Somebody tell me they seen that come across their screen. Who saw that? I know I got one of y'all. Who did it get? Y'all be real. I know it scared somebody. Hit him with a little game. That guy, he got your coats. What happened, man? I picture, because it gets you when you least expect it. Oh my gosh. Ooh, looky. Oh yeah, I meant to tell y'all I got the headlight on the Razor fixed. My neighbor and I, we were getting active today. His son and mine, they all hung out. His son and mine, they were pulling an engine to get, taking the top off of an engine, legitimate engine. They gave me the idea. They said the best thing to do for these kids is get them a engine. It's free, and let them work on it. That way they learn how stuff comes apart and they know how to do these things. It's a good skill to have. When you can work on your own stuff, you save a bunch of money. He basically rewired that harness, so it's all good now. Oh, you was just watching Stranger Things? You said, so that got me. Yeah. It already had you on edge, so then all of a sudden then you look at your phone and some suspicious activity going on there. That was funny there. That was indeed funny. That's right. Wake it up a little bit. Best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup. Scoop. Scoop. Dum, 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 dum. What happened? What happened? Let me look. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna wait till we got like 50 people on here now, and then it's gonna get some people. That is gonna get some people. Chad, we are really on here. I hope I've been able to empower people with my live. It's just the little talk we had on here for these little 28 minutes. I really do. Yeah, which way? Oh, that's way. Yeah, all kinds of weird little ways you can go through here. Y'all, I tried to play basketball with some younger kids today again, and it just proved to me how out of shape I was. I need to start running around my neighborhood again. Definitely got to get my heart rate and stuff back up. Got to get back in shape. chat, sometimes you just gotta think to yourself. If you get stressed out, you gotta think so you don't explode. Don't be just clear your mind. Definitely take some self-time. It'll help. It'll help your self-awareness and help you come up with a game plan and all that for, you know what I mean, for what you're actually trying to do. Sometimes you gotta step away, step out and be like, hey, this is what I need to be accomplishing and this is how I plan to do it. Sometimes you just gotta step away, you know. For me, that's what off-roading does. I need to get back on the trails. First video is gonna be crazy. E-Late, you still in the chat? What up, Coach? Penelope, what up? Oh yeah, E-Late in here. Yeah. Man, I'm gonna probably get you to help me edit something, E-Late, like a quick little documentary or something like that. Not a document. I said a documentary. No, I'm tripping. Like a quick little, like the journey to 5K of where the video started. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't even gonna post that. That'll be a Facebook exclusive. Like it ain't even going on YouTube. Alright, started here. But like I said though, chat, the Razor is back in action. It's got some scars and bruises on it for sure. The intercooler had a dent in it. The condenser had a dent in it. Like it's definitely one of those things. Like it took some damage, significant damage. Like I turned that Razor over. I mean to tell you, good Lord. I done up some damage, that's for sure. I ain't do nothing else. I done up some damage. Well, that didn't go as planned. Alright. How's my phone at 8? Alright, chat. My phone is on 8. I'm gonna wait a minute and then get back on here possibly. Yeah, y'all can click top fans to see who's winning and all that. But all right, chat, got my day ones in here having a combo. We're going to get back on here eventually. Probably